Okay, everybody, back with another video. We're going to be doing Foley, um, and how good his Leech really is. Um, I personally think that the Leech ability is a very, very nice ability. I'm going to go over Foley. Um, right now, his stats are looking pretty good. We got 35,000 health, attack 3,100. Speed is 166. Crit rate needs improvement. Crit damage 216%. His debuff accuracy is 170. And he is fully upgraded. The team that I will be using with him is going to be as follows. It is going to be Martyr, Steel Skull, Septimus, Foley, and Flesh Terror. I also have a video coming out in Flesh Terror. I hope you guys take a look at it. He is a very viable character for Clan Boss. And you guys will see how good he and Foley and Septimus work together alongside of Steel Skull and Martyr. We're going to go ahead and do the next segment. Alright, we're going to start off with two basic attacks. Alright, we're going to extend these buffs. We've got two poisons, so we're going to go ahead and do this attack. Did not proc, unfortunately. Got the defense down. Now, there's a chance here when he retaliates that he's going to transfer the poison, which is okay. Sometimes can be a little bit of a flaw. We want to attack down, which we got. We're going to go ahead and extend the debuffs and try to extend them again, which we did. I would have preferred Leech to be on there when we did it. But, okay, so right now we're looking at extended poisons and extended Leech now. So everything is going as planned. We're going to go ahead and continue attacking the boss and keep trying to. We got another extension. Now, with Foley's Leech, why I think this is so valuable in Clan Boss is it allows your Steel Skull to focus on poisoning the boss. Once those poisons are up, the job of Flesh Terror and Septimus is to keep them up. Those two together work extraordinarily well. As you can see, the debuffs are climbing very high. We're going to go ahead and increase the buffs. Also, another thing to note, when Flesh Terror does increase buffs, he also heals, which is a nice aspect. So he has a lot of utility as well for the Clan Boss, which also allows to take a little pressure off of Steel Skull. As you can see, we're going to even increase the debuffs even more. Fortunately, the only one that fell off was Steel Skull. And the reason why I say fortunately is because Septimus, I want to maintain that on. But as you can see so far, we've done very little healing with Steel Skull. Alright. As you can see, the debuffs are climbing very, very high. If this keeps going the rate that it's going, I should do about 30 million. Sorry for the voices in the background. I have 4 kids, so occasionally the house can get kind of busy. Alright, so... Alright, we're going to extend the buffs again. And as you can see, Foley's heal with that Leech also works off of War Master and Giant Slayer. It's very nice because he ends up getting triple 6500s, so on and so forth. And this allows for, we're going to extend the debuffs again for some really nice heals. And again, it allows for Steel Skull to just attack. So that way you don't have to worry about Steel Skull healing. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing that he heals, but it's much better to do, in my opinion, do it this way because you're utilizing his damage more. After everything's done, I'm going to go over Steel Skull's gear. I already went over Foley's gear. And I will also go over Septimus's gear. This should end up turning out to be a very nice run. Might even break my own record. I think the highest was 31 million. Right now, our highest debuff was at 10. It just fell down to 9. So, and the debuffs haven't dropped off at all. And this is what I love about the combo between Flesh Terror and Septimus. And Steel Skull. And also Foley. Because of this and the combos, they are literally able to turn these debuffs into a forever thing. Which is very handy. And this is what makes Foley so great in this kind of team comp. The fact that his Leech lasts for so long, and you can utilize his Giant Slayer during the whole match, pretty much. The second you got Leech on, as long as you're extending those debuffs, you're making Foley into just a pure damage dealer. And that's what he's meant for. He's meant to do damage. As you can see, they're all healing each other. Every time they attack, they're gaining their health back. And Steel Skull has healed like once or twice, and that was actually only to get rid of stuns. I don't like anybody on my team losing their turns. When they lose their turns, that is a bad thing. Alright, so we're not going to extend buffs because there's just no buffs to extend right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So that way we have the counterattack up. Okay, let's see. So we're back up to 9. Now we've got two choices here. We've got Foley almost ready to go. We're going to extend the buff and also watch his heal. Almost to full. That is another reason why I also like Flesh Terror's extend buffs because it also heals. It's a very, very, very nice thing to have. Alright? So we're going to go ahead and so far we have our highest debuff right there, which is 10. It's about to hit 11. Bam. Now, obviously, we're not going to last this whole round, but what happens is, even though your team dies, all these debuffs are calculated. I've noticed that. The video I did prior to this, if you notice, it said 25 million, but I went back and looked at the actual damage, and it was 27 million. So what I have a feeling is what it does is it calculates this after your team dies and gives you a final number. I didn't notice that until today. These videos are going to be pretty much released back to back Look at that. 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8. This is from Flesh Terra and Septimus. And if you notice, I have not had to worry about recasting Leech at all during this match. And that is very big. Because that allows for Foley really to get his damage out there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give a little bit of a heal here. And we're going to give a heal here because we're starting to get into 9 minutes. Which means we're going to start taking a little bit more damage. So I want to focus on making sure that everybody lives through the attacks. Alright, so we're going to extend the debuffs again. So we're back up to 10, 10, 12, 10, 10, and so on. We're going to go ahead and put defense up and also counterattack back. As you can see, he's now half-lifing my guys. I still need to work on some of the gear on Steel Skull and Flesh Terror. Prioritizing a little more health. I really need to get them to be able to last a lot longer than they do. They do last a while, but I feel like they can last a lot longer. Right here, I might lose Flesh Terror. Okay, I did not, and that is very, very fortunate. Did not proc the heal for War Master, which is very unfortunate. So we're going to go ahead and heal because I know the next attack is going to hurt. And then we're going to heal him with this. I do not want to lose him. Alright, so Septimus is going to lose a turn, unfortunately. And it's not going to be friendly. But we're going to put this up, even though we don't exactly need it, because she's going to... I did it for the heal, and he still died. So that is very unfortunate. So we lost Septimus early. I would like to see this go for 15 minutes. To show you the full potential. Let's extend debuffs more. Hit him with this, even though it really doesn't do anything. Alright, so he got 2 procs on that. That's good. I don't want to lose Flesh Terror. Since I lost Septimus early, I want to try to get and save Flesh Terror. So right now we're sitting on some pretty high debuffs right now. Fortunately, he went after Martyr. We're gonna heal. He's gonna lose a turn, unfortunately. We can actually. We're gonna do this. Since we can't put up whatchamacallit, the counterattack. Due to the fact that she was stunned. Now we can put up the counterattack. And hopefully get some heals to survive longer. Okay, we're gonna extend the debuffs a little more. Oof, that was a heavy hitter. Now see, fortunately Foley is actually getting benefits from his Giant Slayer. Yeah, we're gonna lose both Flesh Terror and I was hoping that they would get procs, but they didn't. So we're gonna try to save Flesh Terror. Just to see if we can extend it out a little bit more. As far as the debuffs are concerned. We'll throw a heal down. And then we'll do this. Now fortunately, because of that heal, they were able to survive longer. Which means they can do more damage. I got one more turn before I can extend the buffs a little bit more. I'm going to try to make it, but probably won't. Ooh, he lived. Nope, he'll probably... Oh, wait. Because of that, he might actually live. Okay, so we're going to extend the debuffs a little bit more. Alright. Dead. So we're going on 13 minutes and 56 seconds. And we still have 2 alive now. Debuffs are still up. So we don't have to worry about reapplying Leech, and we can just keep attacking. Now, for those of you that might not have Septimus, but do have Flesh Terror, highly recommend leveling him, and booking him, and using him. Very, very good champion. Foley himself is also a very good champion. As you can see, we did 33 million with this team. Foley himself did 7.4. Septimus did 5.1. Steel Skull did 15 million. Now, even though this says 33 million, I did 27 last round. Okay, so yeah, that's right. So in 2 keys, I did 60 million damage. I'm not saying it's the best in the world. But for using 2 epics and utilizing the whole team to their full potential, you can up your CV damage a lot. Like I said, in Nightmare, we do Nightmare. We focus on Brutal first because we can actually down it. However, in Nightmare, that team still does anywhere from 25 to 27 million, and that's a lot of points. We haven't downed Nightmare yet, so I haven't been able to test the team out in Ultra. Obviously, probably wouldn't do so much. Ultra is not exactly that easy. So I want to go over Steel Skull. 30,000 health, 2,500 attack, 2,600 defense, 234 speed. Has an 84% crit rate chance and 105% crit rate damage, 212 debuff accuracy. Now, that is because I have not low. I could probably get his defense up a little bit more. I do not have an accuracy banner for him. If I had an accuracy banner, I would be above the probably 250. And that's where you want to be. Flesh Terror's gear obviously still needs work. I'm still toying with him. I'm thinking about changing him to defense and health. Septimus. Well, let's go over Foley. I think I did him earlier, but I'll give another quick rundown. So these are his stats. I would like to improve his accuracy. And then Septimus, where are you? Why am I passing you? Septimus is really low HP. Something I've been kind of working on because he's kind of a glass cannon right now. I'd like to get this up 10,000 without sacrificing any of these stats. But in order to do that, I need the perfect gear. So, again, I want to thank everybody for showing such support on this new YouTube channel. I also want to thank everybody on Twitch for the support they give my channel. And again, I will leave a link down below to my Twitch channel. I stream live every day. I stream a lot of Raid. If you guys like the video, please put a like in there, subscribe. Help the channel grow. It would be awesome. I thank you all very much. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video.